Hello, 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 collective. It's your girl Jamila Newman, aka Mila. If you know, you know. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled on my blackout deck, and I see Spirit Baby together. I'm going to put that off to the side, and the next thing I got, I went ahead and get more details. ABC Crew again. This is the second time in readings today that they've come up. Water and Father came up. So because it's so vague, I went ahead and pulled two cards. So a father's bold pursuit is going to cause a tower. So we're going to go ahead and do a reading on what that means, and then if we have time, we'll go ahead and see what this spirit baby that the collective is expecting when they come together in a union. There is a spirit baby that's waiting to be born. I don't know if we're going to go too deep into that. You just rather leave that out there, let the collective know, those that are, hoping to have more children, that there is some sort of spirit baby that is going to be born, that is hovering around the collective at this time. What do we need to know about this tower? What do we need to know? Eight of Swords. So someone's feeling trapped. They feel like they don't have a choice. What's going to be the cause of this tower? They feel like they're in this Eight of Cups energy. They're very emotionally withdrawn. They're trying to seek some sort of deeper meaning into what's going on around them. What is this cause of this tower? What's the cause of the tower? An Emperor. And a Ten of Pentacles. So an Emperor is going to come in and it's going to cause a tower when it comes to a father figure and their actions. What did this father figure do? King of Wands. Oof. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. One more. Okay, like I said, you have the King of Wands to the Three of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups with the Six of Wands. So this father figure had some sort of vision, and they have some sort of authority and community, authoritative energy. They've got something going on. And so they worked, they collaborated with a group, invested time and money, trying to obtain some sort of wish fulfillment, and now this is being seen publicly. What was this wish fulfillment? What were they trying to do? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Stop future plans. For the collective's independence and self-sufficiency. Stop the collective from being able to be independent, from being able to be successful, to see anything that you do, your work, come to a positive on your end, which would in turn leave you unable to be independent, stop you from having any kind of personal luxury. Straight up Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. So they were trying to bring an ending to you, not just figuratively. It could actually mean an actual ending to you, and they found this to be a Two of Swords, like a difficult decision to make, but they made it anyway. What else do we need to know? The Fool card. The Fool. They took a leap of faith to head in that direction. Hierophants come out. But it's come to an end. Because of what? Because of your intuitive. Because you're intuitive, you are receiving downloads from the Creator, and you're spiritually guided. You're spiritually blessed. You have complete faith. That stopped. Oh my goodness. And here we go with the Moon card. So they hid something from the collective. Some sort of secrets, and then they also created illusions and confusion so that the collective did not know. Didn't know something in particular. And they were trying to instill some sort of fear. Nine of Wands. But the collective overcame whatever fears that they were trying, or this group and this father figure were trying to instill in the collective. The collective was showing too much resilience, was able to evade and remove themselves from any sort of obstacles or danger that they were being placed in. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Let's find out more about this Knight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. One more. One more. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. One more. One more about this Nine of Cups. Okay, because that one wanted to come in reverse. Okay. Alright. So, the collective was resilient when it came to some sort of romantic pursuits by someone that was very skilled at manipulation. Everything that they did seemed to be a heartfelt action. And they dedicated this to make the collective seem as if they were not a star. So the purpose was to make the collective look like they had no hope, that they had no faith in God, that they were not healed, that they were sad and depressed and lonely, and yeah, made bad choices. What else do we need to know about this father figure? Creative curiosity. What does that mean? This father figure was trying to figure out how you were able to create what you were able to create. Curious about your intelligence with the Page of Wands to the Page of Swords. Curious about how you received your messages, what you did in order to receive your guidance, how you were able to evade this plan to leave you out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, to put you on financial hardship, okay? They needed you to not have finances, and they needed you to feel lost and lonely and excluded. What was it that they really wanted outcome? The outcome was that the collective is in the Nine of Pentacles. But what did this father figure want to happen? What was their final goal? What was their end goal? Queen of Cups sideways and the Seven of Wands sideways. They needed you not to appear wise. They needed you to appear that like you didn't know what decisions to make. Not be able to make clear and decisive decisions. Not be able to rely on your guidance from the Most High. To come off as being not nurturing, very selfish, self-centered. They needed you not to stand your ground. That was very important. They needed you to be weak and back down and give in and not fight. What was the overall mission? The Hangman. To surrender all control of your life. They didn't want you to move forward, not figuratively, not emotionally, and they definitely were hoping for self-deletion. Okay. Let's see how much time. We're good. Alright, for a little bit more. What do we need to know about the alphabet crew? Seven of Swords. They're moving in silence. What do we need to know about this alphabet crew? When it comes to a King of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups. And this King of Wands in reverse is completely heartbroken. Six of Cups. They're stuck thinking about what they've done. They're stuck in their memories when it comes to the Queen of Cups. All the errors that they made. What else? The Lovers. To the Three of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. So they took some sort of fast, quick action when it came to some sort of affair. And they thought that they were going to be successful. When it came to a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents truth. And they are in Seven of Cups energy. They were wishful thinking that they could pull this off. Final words for the collective. We're going to cut this short. Final words. Ace of Cups to the Six of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. The collective is still going to be able to move forward. They're going to find new connections, new love, new friendships, build their own new family. They're going to be moving away from this drama that has been brought down upon them with the Four of Pentacles. They will finally receive the stability, the flow of energy, equal give and take, and they're going to do that with gratitude. Alright, collective. So what we have here is there is an investigation into a father figure. That we didn't touch on the water. I'm not sure what this is. There's something about water. Let's find out if we can. We'll dig a little bit and see if we can find out what it is. What is this water? Five of Wands. Some sort of clash of opinions and thoughts about some sort of deception when it comes about water. Because there was a Seven of Swords. So someone lied when it came to the collective in some sort of body of water. Wheel of Fortune. Unexpected shift. What was the deception? What was the deception? What was the deception? King of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the deception when it comes to water? This deception had to do with stopping the collective from moving forward, for any of their ambitions to move forward. Very much determined. They were very determined to stop the flow of a Queen of Wands, the creativity, the joy. We get that. We know that they wanted to stop the collective's forward movement. We get that. What do we need to know about the deception in water? Three of Swords to the World. So, Three of Swords to the World, some sort of painful separation. So they said that the collective was separated from the world due to water. That means that the collective died, drowned in the water, lost their life in the water. The deception was that they told people that the collective wasn't alive, that the collective was no longer in the world. Why would they do that? Five of Pentacles to the Moon. Because they were experiencing some sort of financial difficulties that they were trying to keep hidden. So for insurance money, so they told people that the collective was no longer alive so that they could cash out on an insurance policy of some sort. And they were trying to keep that a secret. All right, collective, that's the reading. All right, until next time, I'll catch you there later. Keep shining, collective. Shine so bright, you piss everyone off.